There we go. Holy cow. Of course, I would mess it up. So yeah, buddy, welcome to Duct Tape Dynasty. I am the Duct Tape Dude.
I'm the dude.
And man, we got a show for you tonight. My camera won't focus. I don't know why, but come on, thing. Come on. There we go. Anyway, we got a good show for you tonight. We're going to go ahead and do the season preview for our Pick'em show. That will be the main show throughout the NFL season. We got a lot to get through, a lot of good stuff. But do me a favor, if you are new here, if you're not already a subscriber, minimize that screen and hit that subscribe button for us, please. I tell you what, this next thing, in fact, there's good reason to hit that button, and I'll tell you about it here in just a second. By the way, if you are a subscriber, thank you. We see every single one of them. They all matter. And if you are a subscriber, go ahead and hit that like button as well. That helps us out as much as anything. In fact, I don't even have our feed up. That's how behind I am. It's in typical Duct Tape Dynasty fashion. Last minute scramble. It's like I have a full-time job, and so does everybody else on this show. Anyway, so here's one of the reasons you might want to subscribe. This year, if we can hit 300 subs, we are giving away a signed Marv Fleming Super Bowl I champion jersey. Okay, that is no joke, and it's awesome. In fact, we're not just going to be giving that one away. We have a whole bunch more stuff that we're going to give away. In fact, I think we've got 4 jerseys on the way that are all going to be giveaways as well. And they are some good players, man. We'll tell you about them when they get here. We'll show you the jerseys, all that good stuff. It's going to be absolutely awesome. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of giveaways if we could just get to 300, which it all comes down to you guys. If you guys can get us there, tell your friends, get them to subscribe, and then holy cow, the giveaways are going to be amazing this year. So anyway, as always, I never do this show alone anymore, which is actually kind of nice. It helps me out a lot. And we've got some pretty special guest hosts tonight. One that you've seen regularly and one that you have not seen in a long time, but we are all glad he's back. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Ag Man and Bully. How are we, boys? Starting with Bully. How we doing?
Good. I think special is the right way to play for the two of us. But no, it's good to be here on the show.
Bully, you got to give us an all right, guys. Come on, man. That's the signature.
All right, guys. It is NFL season 2024. We're ready to kick this thing off.
Yeah.
This is the preview show, boys and girls. This is the preview show. Let's get it going.
Absolutely. That's what we needed. How are you, though, Bully? Life is good?
Yeah, life's great. I just played some golf today. You were asking me about that earlier. Broke 80.
Like without mulligans, right?
No, I take a single shot. I shot a 79 today. I birdied the last 2 holes to get under 80.
That's amazing.
Nice.
That's awesome. So you got out on the links today. Andrew, how about you? How was your day, man? What's going on?
I had to go to work today. It was the first day of school today, so it was fun getting back in the swing of things, meeting the new kids, seeing all the ones that I had last year. It was awesome to get back in the swing of things, but it was awesome as well because I knew as soon as school was over, I had about an hour and a half, and then it's showtime.
Yeah.
So it's awesome. Also,
Yeah.
I gotta say it because I didn't last week with our special guest Sergio. Sorry about it, but I gotta say, hi, Mom.
There it is. Yep. Hi, Mom. She is in there and waving to you. So, 231 subscribers, boy. We were at 231, then we went back to 230. Now we're at 231 again. So we're making progress. That's one more. We just need 69 more. Anyway, so anyway, like I said, tonight is kind of a preview show. We're going to go through what we do this season, and by we, I will tell you all about who we are. We're going to intro everybody. We've got kind of a preview segment that we do. That Bully is the absolute king of. In fact, you know what? Let's do it. Let's just get right into it, Bully. Bully is our, if you don't know, we do an on a roll thing, okay? But because we're Duct Tape Dynasty, it's on a roll. You know, you get it. Play on words there. But Bully is the king announcer when it comes to on a roll. So this is literally, I asked Andrew, I said, find me 4 players, dude. Just find me 4 players. Because I knew Bully was coming on. I said, we got to do an on a roll. So with that said, Bully, are you ready? Are you ready?
All right, guys. In this preseason, we are on a roll and kicking things off out in Minnesota. Quick shout out to Andrew out in Minnesota. We got Tristan Jackson with 7 receptions, 139 yards through the entire preseason with 2 tutties. Tristan Jackson, so far in this preseason, bro, you have been on a roll. And now, interestingly enough, coming back in, Andrew, from Minnesota, we've got Lewis Klein. Huge preseason numbers with 13 tackles, 6 of those solo, 1 sack, and 1 INT, 1 interception. Lewis Klein, so far, bro, you've been on a roll. Now, big preseason. This is my vote, but we'll see how things go. Daniel Hardy coming in out of Chicago with the Bears with 10 tackles, 7 of those solo. Now, here's the big number. 3.5 sacks, 3.5 sacks coming off the edge. Daniel Hardy on a roll, bro. And then rounding things out, the rookie, Bo Nix out in Denver, going 23 for 30, 205 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, and a 116.7 pass rating. Bo Nix, brother, you have been on a roll.
Awesome. There it is, folks. There it is. All right, shut up. There we go. So that is our on a roll segment. Anyway, we will have that every single week during the season. And you guys vote on the Instagrams and all that stuff for the winner. In fact, Andrew, we already have a winner for this one. You want to tell us who it is?
We do. Well, let's save it to the end.
You want to save it to the end?
Save the winner for the end of the show.
Okay, fair enough. You know, keep the suspense going. But wait a second. I gotta see something here. So I asked you to pick out 4 players. We pick out 2 Vikings, right? So we got a Viking there, and then we got another Viking here. And then he tried to disguise one here by putting in a Bear. But this guy's from Montana State, where Andrew and I both graduated from. So, yes, Montana State alum.
Yeah.
So, and then he gives us, the one random out there just to make it look like it's real. And he gives us Bo Nix. So, dude, okay, let me just say.
We didn't have the group opinion this week because it was last second. We'll have the group opinion going forward.
We are an asterisk show, okay? If you don't know it, now you know it. That's the kind of thing that earns you an asterisk. So we are officially now 0 days without an asterisk. So thank you very much, Andrew. Last year, if you don't know, we also have a fantasy football thing that we do. Andrew's the commish. And last year, somehow, some way, the commish gets the first pick. Come on, man. I mean, that's an asterisk. No doubt. No doubt. So, yeah, there it is. 0 days without an asterisk. Way to go, Andrew. 2 Vikings, an alum from Montana State, and, some other guy, Bo Nix. There you go. So another thing we do is trivia. Now, Bully, I'm going to have to read these to you because these were a last-minute ad, but these are good. These are good. So what we're going to give you guys, and please, in the comments, throw in who you think it is. It's what it is, Bully, is it shows the college that they played for, who they were drafted by, and then what team they currently play for. So this first one, Let's see. The college. Let's see if you can just figure it out right off the bat. I bet you can. The college is, wait a second. There's answer one. The college is Alabama. He was drafted by the Tennessee Titans, and he currently plays for the Baltimore Ravens. Who is the player? You guys throw them in the comments who you think that is. I think this is an easy one, but who knows? We'll see. We'll give you, hey, let's do a little mood music. Ooh, Dave says Lamar. Not so sure about that. No, I can't do music because it'll cut Bully sound off. So, Bully, you got to guess who you think. I'll tell you, it's not Lamar.
Yeah, I wasn't going to go with Lamar. I mean, I don't have a guess. I'm just going to say Amari Cooper, and I know I'm wrong.
Okay. Well, here it comes. It is Derrick Henry. I mean, is that as easy as it gets, right?
As soon as you hear it.
Yeah, it's like, duh. So there you go, guys. Hey, what's up, Blaine? OLB, shoot. Okay, I love it. I don't know what the OLB is, though. I'm old, so sorry about it. By the way, if you want to be entered into the thing for the Super Bowl champion signed jersey, just comment, sign me up, okay? Throw a comment in the comments, sign me up, and then you'll be entered to win the signed Marv Fleming Super Bowl I champion jersey. What a, I mean, Bully, can you believe we're giving that away?
From the first Super Bowl. That's unbelievable. So this was the Packers versus the Chiefs, Super Bowl I, correct?
Yep. Packers won.
And played in the first original Super Bowl that we've seen on NFL films growing up throughout the years with the wishbone, the wing T offense, everything else. Unbelievable. And the jersey dates back to the first Super Bowl too, or?
It is, I think it's, well, gosh, the jersey hasn't changed much, but I think it's a more modern one. I don't really know. It's Dave is sending it to me, and it's in a package and all that stuff, and so I'll be able to kind of hold it up and show it once it gets here. By the way, the Pick'em packets have all been sent out. Have any of you guys got them yet? Probably next week. I haven't
gotten mine yet. I checked today.
Probably next week. Andrew, you can go just over 4 on yours now. So, trivia question 2. Here you go, Bully. This one seems a lot easier. So give it a little time before you shout your answer, Bully, to give the folks.
We need the people in the chat
to guess. So here it is. The college, Stanford, drafted by the Panthers, currently the Niners. Who is the player? Enter your guesses in the comments, please. And I would put on music, but I don't want to hose Bully by screwing up the sound. So give it a little bit of time. I think this one's easy, but we'll see. We'll see. Throw it in the comments. Come on, somebody's got it. Blaine, who is it? Come on. Who is it? Who is it? By the way, if you do like the show and you want to actually get us to, we have to get to 300 subscribers to give away those jerseys. Hey, send us out, man. Share the show. Like, share it with your friends. Tell them. I think we actually have a pretty entertaining show, but we will.
I sure think so.
We'll go over it and kind of give you an idea of what we have throughout the year in a bit. We've got one guess from Dave. Bully, I know you can't see his guess, so Blaine's guessing the same one. Bully, who is it?
It's Run CMC. That would be Christian McCaffrey.
Yes.
Out of state, drafted by the Panthers, playing for the Niners, and I picked him last year in fantasy. One heck of a football player, boys and girls.
Yeah, that was a good move.
Yeah.
And actually, we got some fantasy news to talk about as well this show. That's coming up later. So, man, yeah, Christian McCaffrey. I think that one was a pretty easy one. So Dave, Wally, and Blaine all got it. McTouchdown. Blaine, are you one of Dave's friends? Did he tell you about us? Or are you a new guy that just found us? Or have you been here the whole time?
I
Let
feel
us.
like I have heard Blaine's name before, but I can't remember where.
Yeah, we might. We might.
Also, Dave, you're not getting McCaffrey if I have anything to say about it, like I apparently
Yeah.
did last year.
Yeah, the commission's
Hold on, Andrew. Andrew, you control the draft, so if you have anything to say about it, you're going to have the first pick overall. So let's just make sure to cover.
If you get
when that happens 2 years in a row, the commissioner gets the pick.
He's out. The commission gets fired at that point. He is
I'll
gone
be
if that
fired
happens.
from my own
Absolutely
thing if that
gone.
happens.
So, Blaine works with Dave. Cool. Blaine's longtime watcher. Well, we appreciate you, brother. Send it to your friends. Let them know. Here we go. Let me just put it up. This is kind of the outlook for our show. So, boys, I know I didn't get a chance to send this to you, but this is just the graphic that has all our color wheels across the front. Yeah, or across the top there, with our percentages. And then it's got the line graph showing how we kind of went throughout the year. So what you're looking at there is in the top over here, over there. That's our percentages that we got right last year. And this is just straight pick 'em. The actual pick 'em numbers are scrolling by underneath. But Bo won the league with a 63.4% pick'em accuracy rate. The year before that, I think I won the league and had 72.8. Yeah, so I'm not going to put up that we are only 63.4. I'm still claiming 72.8. I don't care. It happened once. So anyway,
did we have a tiebreaker looking at the stats? Because I did not remember coming in second to last. Did we have a tiebreaker? You and me?
I don't know. I'm not sure what happened there. I might have just took it.
Rigged it.
Yeah. So you did the draft. So anyway, whatever.
That's fair.
So Dave says Bo didn't win. Well, you get it.
Stuff.
Cow pie. Anyway, there you go. You see the guys across the top. That's all our pickers. And then the line graph throughout kind of represents how it was in the beginning. You see Wally there in purple. He was a fast starter. And then he just quickly came into the middle of the pack. And then you got Bo, who's the orange one. He started kind of down. He was second to last and then just took a meteoric rise to the top and didn't give a single thing up, man. He stayed at the top the entire season. It was impressive. So Bo won our league last year, but guess what? Bo is not even in the league this year.
He gone.
We kicked him out. No, I'm kidding. Bo has added to the population recently. And so he's doing that, taking care of that stuff. And he called in a what do you call? That's the lefty,
Lifeline?
Yeah. The bullpen. There we go. He called in the bullpen and got. Yeah. So anyway, and we will meet his replacement here in just a second. But let's get to it. First one is Dave. Now, Dave comes with a parental advisory, explicit content warning for all people watching, because man alive, when Dave gets on the show, you never know what you're going to see. He's in the comments. Just watch him go. You'll see it. Anyway, but Dave, yes, Dave actually took second place last year. So that's a good one. There's Dave's real picture, so you can actually see his face. But Dave took second. And then Wally last year, the old man, he took fourth. Okay. So there's old Wally. Then we got myself, who came in fifth. Okay. Then let's see. We've got the ag man himself, Andrew, right? Came in second to last. And then none other than the king himself, wearing the pink jersey this year. Bully's color is pink. And I mean, you're wearing the right shirt for it, brother, So Bully came in last place last year. And so he earns the pink shirt. Hey, real men wear pink, right?
There we go.
I mean, you like to say that, but when you're in dead last in a big pick'em that we're asking people to, respect our picks. You really got to look at who you are at the end of the day.
Yes, absolutely.
You know what I mean? But hey, I played golf today. I shot a 79 in pink, so
Life is good.
Yeah.
Life is good, brother. I love it. All right, so let's meet our new players. Like I said, we've got 2 new ones. The first one is coming in for Bo. This is the bullpen for Bo. It is his sister, Sierra, will be joining us in the Pick'em. Yes, we have a female this year in the Pick'em. Now, don't be deceived, gentlemen. Do not be deceived. This lady pulled the ultimate rope-a-dope last year. Okay, in fantasy football, we had our little fantasy football league. All was well. Bo, whatever. We are in the draft. We get a message from Sierra, a video message later on.
Week 2.
Yeah, that says, by the way, I did the whole draft. I'm running the team. And then just kind of said, good luck, gentlemen. And she mopped the floor with us, dude. She absolutely mopped the floor with us.
Wrecked.
She beat every single one of us in fantasy football. So I'm a little scared of the fact that, yeah, we got a female, but we got a dangerous one in here. So that's Sierra. And then one of my military friends, Lieutenant Dan, as we call him, will be joining us, coming in Cole's place this year. So Lieutenant Dan is a longtime friend of mine and awesome guy. He's been on the show. If you haven't seen it, he was live in studio. So that was a cool show because I had him right over here on the couch. And then I also want to introduce one other guy. We've talked about him a lot. He's been in the comments a lot. It does not look like he's in the comments tonight, though, which is unfortunate because he won't see this thing. So anyway, the guy that's making all our cartoons, our little Sportniks, as they're called, this is Kevin. Okay, so he's the guy that draws up these little Sportniks. He made that one actually last night. And so pretty talented dude. He's got an entire thing where, I mean, as you see, he's got one of his Sportniks on his shirt there. So he's got shirts. He does them for, like, if you want to get one of your kid playing a sport, he can do that. It's incredible what he does. So, yeah, Kevin, he is not a picker this year. He will be a contributor, but he is definitely in the graphics department a huge contributor because he is the sport
be a picker
guy.
though.
He could be, but then that would put us at 8.
He could be.
Oh yes, he could be a guest picker, absolutely. So we need to talk about that. In fact, whoops, that's the wrong one. Let's go here. I'll just fade to all of us here. So first and foremost, Bully, what do you think, dude? How's this year going to go for you? You going to keep the pink shirt, or are we going to see you improving this year?
Plan on a serious improvement. I feel a lot more comfortable picking in this league. Zero to hero, just like that, brother. I plan on taking the whole thing. The fantasy league as well. I think the championship is mine. None of you stand a chance. I had the best draft in the league last year, and then freaking Sierra just says, we're going to plug this person in here and there, and I'm just going to freaking beat all of you as well. I got news. It ain't happening this year. Not only am I taking the pick'em, I'm taking the fantasy league too. We're coming for the belt.
Yes, I love it. Andrew, how do you feel about this season? Yeah, we're getting
a belt.
We're getting an official trophy.
Have something.
We have an official trophy in the works. So that's going to be a whatever that's called when it's, you pass it around and it'll have little plaques with your names on it, that stuff.
Oh, perfect.
So that is the Ducts, as we call them. And actually, let's talk about how it works. So it is not versus the spread. We just do straight up win, lose. Okay. Now, if you want to talk about the spread, if you want to get in the comments and ask about the spread, I'll absolutely tell you my thoughts against the spread. If you want to do a gambling thing, this is not an official gambling show, but if you want to do it, hey, more power to you. Go for it. And if you want to use us, hey, I'll give you my opinion. Anyway, Dave, what is who drinking? Dave just typed in the chat. What is drinking? Did we get a...
Well, Dave, it is a process.
Yeah, Bully, what do you got there tonight?
So I bought a 4-pack of these for the golf course. I did 2 on the course. It's a watermelon peach.
Watermelon.
Which they do have flavors, but this sounded interesting. It's called Beach by Whiskey Co. And these were featured at the store over by me. I don't know how they're doing, but they were on sale. So I grabbed those, and they are terrific.
Okay. What now, if you guys don't know Bully, okay, Bully is the king of the drink review. Okay, that's how I found him. I found him on TikTok. He is phenomenal with the drink reviews. So his on TikTok is Chef Bully 121. And a great follow. I would highly encourage you, if you are a TikToker, to watch him. He is phenomenal. Now, last year, Bully, you did, you talked about maybe going live and letting kind of the chat pick for you on a couple weeks. You know, you say, okay, Denver versus Chicago. What do you guys think? Are you going to do that on TikTok? Do some lives and
there were those games during the week where you were just on the fence, and my following is awesome. So when I'm doing the lives, we talk football quite often. You know, we'll talk golf and other things. It works out good where I get some great input going into the week, and I'll make a couple of picks through that live. I don't always go with the majority vote. Sometimes I will be like, hey, you know, last minute change my mind. They scared me right a couple of times, and I think the majority of the time when I went with the guys in the live, I ended up winning that matchup that week. So, you know, it's one of those advantages that I do have on the TikTok where I can go to the guys following and watching the videos and get some good input from people from different parts of the country, which works out terrific.
Yes, I love it. Actually, country all around, dude. Like, anybody can get on there and see you. Like, the whole world can see you. How many followers you got now?
So I think I just went up this year. I got another 4,000 or 5,000. At 46,000 followers.
Man, that'd be nice.
Our way, man.
Well, it's been a fun ride. I remember when I started the page, it was a huge party page. And then I started gearing more towards work and doing those things, so I wasn't going on as often. But for a while, you know, I'd go out, and I remember the first time I was recognized out, it was a kid in college, and he goes, Bully? And I'm like, yeah, buddy, and I was leaving the restaurant and everything else. Coolest kid in the world, but I get recognized while I'm out. It's kind of one of those things. It's kind of a lot of fun. You know, I go to the Pats games, and I'll run into at least 6, 7 people that follow the page. And the next thing you know, you're doing a Bud Light review by the freaking drink stand. Trying to watch the game, but the party's clearly right here, so let's go, you know?
Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. So now I don't want to throw you into a situation you don't want to be in, but I would ask, if you were to review that drink, what do you think the score would be in the range?
So I did these at the golf course, and I gave it a 6.6. They're very tasty, but it's extremely sweet. So I'm thinking about the hangover the next day with these, and I gave them a 6.6. Delicious. Pour it right over ice. You could do it in the backyard with the wife and have a beautiful evening. Just turn on a little Dave Matthews Band. I don't know if you like the Red Peppers. Yep.
Awesome.
Kind of one of those, put 4 in the fridge, grab your usual stock, and just mix those in throughout the night, and you got a good little time ahead of you. You know what I'm saying?
Man, all right, Bully. So Bully, man, check his TikTok out. Like I've said, it's awesome. And let's see, Andrew, this year we're implementing what we're calling a guest picker protocol for our pick'em this year. So can you tell us and explain what exactly that is?
Yes. So the guest picker protocol kind of sounded a little similar to Bully's situation with his followers, so I was glad we rolled from one to the other. So that is something that we figured we would implement this year because we've had a lot of people in the last year come on board and get involved with us, with Kevin, Sergio. We've had a whole bunch of other people, and we wanted to get them involved, and they said that they wanted to be. But we sat down, you and I, Josh, and we're saying we don't want to expand our roster because then it just gets too big. it's too difficult to put the graphics together because, like you said, we all have day jobs. So I thought we could have them in, but not permanently. So why don't we just have them pick for one of us one week? And you're like, ooh, tell me more. So what I came up with, and you agreed to it, was our guest picker protocol. If we're feeling like, man, we've got a really busy week, I don't know if we're going to get our picks in, or man, last week sucked, or man, I could take a break, I'm going to bring in somebody else to make my picks for me. So let's say, for instance, you call on Aunt Mary, you call on your wife Mary, and all that, saying, hey, I can't make these picks this week, could you make them for me? She makes the picks, or the guest picker makes the picks for one of us that's in the game, that's one of our pickers, on behalf of us. That record goes on our record, whether they did good or they did bad. And that guest picker contributes to the show without having to be a main part of the Pick'em core.
Yes.
But we do have a few rules. They can't come in until week 6 because we got to get kind of a start of a feel of it for us. And you can only use a guest picker once throughout the season.
Yep. So each one of us,
each Pick'em person can only use a guest picker once.
Now, for me, my natural inclination was like, well, I'm going to let Sierra pick for me, right? But then you go, you can't because she's opposition, man. She just go opposite all her picks, and then I'd be toast. So I'm not going to do that. But yeah, we can. I mean, hey, Kevin, Sportnick's Kevin, he's available. I might let him do my picks one week. We'll see what happens. But yeah, Bully, go.
So you're saying we can recruit Bo to make a pick in the
if he is willing and agrees, you can recruit Bo.
Does anyone have his number?
I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you. I love it. Awesome. So yeah, get Bo.
Just when you think you're getting out, they pull you right back in.
I love it. Now, I don't know how much football attention he's paying this year because, again, he recently added to the population, so he's busy, man. But, yeah, he's not a bad picker, as we saw. He took a meteoric rise and never gave up after that. So, but, yeah, the guest picker protocol.
But I guess I should say the guest picker protocol, only the regular season. We got to do the main guys and gal now. We got to do our main crew for playoffs. But during the regular season, we can have somebody come in if we're having an off week, or if we just can't do it, we can have our guest during the regular season only.
Yep. So, well, the way I do it is I have everybody get me their picks by, Wednesday at whatever time, end of the day on Wednesday. And then it's this, we talk about, the mad dash to get ready for the show and the scramble at the end. There's wires all over the place that are plugged in because I work off this desk all day, every day, because I've got a desk job. So I work on a computer. But anyway, so I get those on Wednesday night, and then after work on Wednesday, I've got to hurry up and build all the graphics that have everybody's picks on them and put it all together, get it ready, hurry. And then go live and hope it sticks together. Hope the show holds together. It worked last year. We made it, and it actually worked pretty good. So I like this guest picker protocol thing. I really do. So I'm glad you came up with that, Andrew. Bully,
it'll be fun. I'm excited to see how it goes. What
do you think about the guest picker protocol? You like it in general, or do you think you're going to use it? I know you asked for Bo's number.
Yeah, 2 opinions. 1, I need Bo's number. And 2, I hope I don't have to use it, but, if I'm in that flex position and it's week 7 or 8 and things are kind of locked up, I'm going to go back to my first point. What's Bo's number?
Yeah, I tell you, dude, I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, if I start taking dive during the season, I'm pulling in a guest picker. Get me out of the freaking cellar. Bully, go.
What's great, too, is it's like the show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, so you can phone a friend.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, I got a lot of friends that are invested in the whole thing. We could work this whole thing out. And
dude,
think it adds a great dynamic that you would never see in a regular pick'em league. It really opens things up to the public, which I think is really cool, you know?
Yeah. I think it would be awesome if you and your guest picker got together and you TikToked it and just let the him or her make the picks, but you're out there TikToking it. I think that'd be a pretty sweet one. Anyway, you get it. So another thing that I wanted to mention, any more that we need to cover, reference what our show is, what we do, who we are, anything like that. Andrew, anything I'm missing before I get to the little promo that we have? And then actually, that's our show.
All I can think of really is, we were saying how the season's going to go. I want to know what our viewers think. Like, if they had to rank the 7 of our pickers right now, who do they think's going to come in first? Who do they think's going to come in last? Just pick and throw them in the chat. Please put me on the podium, because that's my goal. I just want to get a podium spot. I want a podium.
Stay out of the pink jersey, baby. That's the big thing.
That's what I want. I got it last year because Asterisk and you made me, and I earned my way out of it. Barely, but I did. I'm
not going to lie to you. If I was asked who do I think's going to win, she is on the bottom row in the middle. Sierra. She is vicious when it comes to football, and it's awesome. Bully, who do you think's going to win? Well, you're going to win, of course. Who's coming in second?
Sierra. Oh, yeah.
Who's
Sierra's going to come in and win it. And Sierra, welcome to the league. I want to say me, but now that I'm thinking about it, you just know she's going to be sitting at home running numbers. And I'm not calling her, but I can just picture Sierra there with a notepad week in and week out, getting the injury report and everything else. And as organized as we can be as guys, I think we're fucked this year. No. So, the old adage is it's bad to have a woman on a boat. Well, put her in pick'em because we're all screwed, bro.
Yeah. It's, yeah. Watch out, man. Watch out. So Dave says he's going to be first. Andrew's going to be last. Who is the sportscaster that I always talk about? Wally, are you talking about where I got my kind of podcast start? Is that what you're asking me? Go ahead and throw that in the chat. If that is the question, I got my podcast start with a couple of guys who do a Faithletic podcast, is what it's called. One of them's a diehard Cowboy fan, and I'm still on the group text with him. And I tell you what, the Cowboy, he is the most pessimistic Cowboys fan ever. And his text messages, dude, I wish I could just publish them because they're phenomenal. His rants about his own team. I'm shutting the TV off. This is ridiculous. And then they go on and win by 21. It's like, dude, you missed a good part of the game. I don't care. It's awesome. Anyway, okay.
Wally said no, so it makes me lead to believe, is he talking about how we talk about McAfee?
Oh, yeah. McAfee. Yeah, definitely. We're big McAfee fans. Oh, yeah, by the way, so let me go back to real quick. Where is it? So our Sportniks guy here, Sportniks Kevin, is actually a big hockey guy. And Bully, you're a hockey dude as well. You love hockey, right? I mean, okay, fair enough.
Yeah. I'm a basketball guy, but if you live in the Northeast, you don't have to play hockey to know about hockey up here,
Yeah. I mean, it's part of the culture out there, isn't it? But by the way, McAfee, Pat McAfee, is the guy. Yes, we reference a lot. And sorry, Bully, I switched gears and now I'm talking to the chat. He did a show today, and then literally he jumped on a private plane and is flying to Ireland right now. They're in the air. He lands in Ireland at 5 a.m. Ireland time because he's doing the college game day or whatever that's over there.
It's still going to be so cool.
But I mean, and he's going to do a show on Friday as well, his regular show. So dude did a show today, flies to Ireland, and going to do a show tomorrow. Like, bro, That's commitment. That is commitment. Yeah, I need some of his guys to help us out, man. Because putting this thing together as I say one-man show. It's more than a one-man show, but there's a lot of work to it. There's a lot of work. Yeah, we could use some help, I tell you. Anyway, Sportnik's Kevin is a big hockey guy. And so we're actually, even though the season opener for hockey, I think it's 4 or 5 October, is in the middle of football season, we're going to do a special show, kind of preview the hockey season, because when the NFL season ends, we go immediately into our hockey show, and we have hockey jerseys, we have hockey hoodies, we've got all sorts of stuff. We've ordered them for, I think our last order was 10 jerseys, a few hoodies. It was a big order, and it's not us making money on it. We're just flat out being the facilitator. It's like, all right, this is how much it is, and it's not expensive. It's cheap. So anyway, we've got a great hockey show that happens, and Kevin is going to be a big contributor on that, as we do not only the NHL preview, but then we might do a few more check-ins throughout the season. And then once the NFL season ends, like I said, we'll get right into the hockey, and it'll be awesome. It'll be awesome. That's a great show. Last year we did mascotology, as we called it, right? We had a mascot competition where all you guys who are watchers and followers and subscribers get to actually vote on who you think should be. Andrew straight up creates a bracket, puts all the mascots in there, and we have a competition to see who, which mascot is best. The best part about it, though, is that the mascots, a lot of them actually will participate and vote for themselves, which is like, that's almost, for me, as good as getting a football player to, vote on something, an NFL player.
The biggest upset of the tournament in the hockey season. It was the biggest upset.
So Hunter, who is the Oilers mascot, was a menace last year. And we enjoyed the heck out of it, man. How cool was it that we got a mascot out there? That was fun. We
made a mascot mad. It was awesome.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The Seattle Kraken mascot. Yeah. She was not happy. But anyway, hey, we got another show though that we're doing this year. And we're really excited about it because Andrew and I are Montana State grads. And so actually this Saturday, we're going to try and have our first ever cat cast, which is absolutely awesome. We are Bobcats from Montana State. My dad went there. My mom went there. My son is there right now. So yeah, we're gonna do some cat cast shows. Not every week. It'll be spaced out. But word on the street is we're gonna be in town for the major rivalry game, which is Cat Grizz in Bozeman, Montana, and we may be able to do a live, cast, not for the game, but ahead of the game or whatever, with a bunch of us kind of in studio or in the Airbnb together or whatever. So that's the idea. That'll be pretty cool. And I still got to get out to you, Bully. I tell you what, man, I gotta come out and do a Pats game with you. Yeah.
I was talking, I'm so bad. We were talking from Connecticut. Who's down there right now in the Pick'em this year?
That's Kevin.
Yes, I was talking to Kevin last night, and I'm like, dude, we got to get together. And then the conversation came up. I'm at the Pats games throughout the season. We got to get Josh up here too. So
yes, absolutely. Oh, Dave, crying in the comments. Whatever.
Is David
typical
now and just kind of boo-hoo? It's time.
He's being a typical Grizz fan. He's crying before the game even starts because they know they're gonna lose. They're just crying. That's all they're doing.
Dave, too, the pink line is up. The pink line for the Pick'em's up in the air this year. So I'll just take the shirt off my back for you, brother, and we can just your house on there too, bro. But let's not get too worked. It's a family show, guys. So let's not get too worked.
Yeah. By the way, I still got to send you your trophy, Bully. It's right over there. it's somewhere. I don't think it's in the shop. Oh, wow. He's that. Oh man, I should go get it and just show it. Hang on a second.
I had to live through the fantasy. You got to live through this. Oh man, this is gonna be awesome.
2 trophies a season. Bows, I still got to send to him as well. And then we're going to get the whatever that's called trophy that we just pass around after this. But the last place player, the pink player for this year, which Bully is, he's got the pink jersey. He gets the Iron Shaft with Cow Pie Cluster Award. So this is the baby that's coming to Bully in the mail. This fine piece of
something.
Yeah. Bully earned that one last year. Hopefully you'll get your name on the big trophy this year, Bully. You know, I love it.
You're talking a big game. We're all worried about Sierra.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, good
now
point.
we got a ringer. Now we got a ringer in the whole thing. So we're screwed. We're screwed.
Yeah, you're not kidding, dude. Yeah. Oh man, where am I now? Here we go. So with that, you know, that's actually kind of our show for this evening. So let me get to our socials page. Now, this is our socials. I would encourage you to do a snapshot of this, and then you can go into your photo album anytime and just hold your thumb on any one of those QR codes. They're, as you can see, they're labeled for you. So the top 3 there are the Duct Tape Dynasty, the main ones. It's the YouTube, the TikTok, and the Instagram. The one below that's got a duck label on there, or duck image, is Andrew's. He is dtd.bigskycountry on Instagram. Great follow. He does a ton of polls. That's where all your voting for the polls is going to be, is on that one. And then Sportniks, the guy who makes all those, as you can see in the image there, he made all of those graphics for us. He's got a football guy there, a hockey guy there, and even a baseball guy there. Which is awesome. But yeah, that will take you to his page. And like I said, you can have ones made of your kids. I mean, it's pretty awesome.
I hate to interrupt, but we have a goat in the comments.
No. Oh, Gil is here. Gil the goat. What? The party has officially started, ladies and gentlemen. Gil the goat right there with Dave as well. Gil and Dave could probably wreak some havoc in the comments. I tell you what, Gil is a good time, man. Stick around. If you ever see Gil in the comments, don't watch the show. Just watch the comments, because he is money in the comments. Gil, great to see you, dude. I'm glad you're here. I hope you come back every week. Every Thursday, 7 o'clock Central is when we do it. Next week when the season starts. Next week, we're doing our preseason fantasy draft. So that'll be interesting. Yes. Gil, I love you, brother. Man, does Gil go to the games with you, or is he close enough? Or
no, he'll get to the games. His dad will go to games. He'll get out there. We're actually talking about playing some golf soon, hopefully. Oh, Gil, short of 79 today. Broke 80 today. So let your father know we're ready. We're ready to go. But no, Gil goes to the games, and then his dad was a season ticket holder for the soccer games, the Revolution, for years. So we've gone to quite a few soccer games, 2 or 3 throughout the year, and his dad would go to a lot of them. So that was pretty cool stuff.
All right. Well, hey, I tell you, if I get out there, or when I get out there, we're going to have to get Gil in there. We're going to have to get all the guys and just hit that football game and have ourselves a good time.
Well, let me interrupt you, Josh, because if you get out here, we can get a little something together and do a little dinner, because Gil's family doesn't live too far from the stadium. My aunt is amazing. They'd probably like to meet you, and you can meet Ted, which is Gil's new dog, and it could be a real good time. So let me know what's going on.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. By the way, speaking of dogs, the St. Bernard is in here as well. She's laying on the floor back there. She was in the chair, but she gave up on her chair, and now she's laying in the back. She frequently busts into this room during the show, so now I just put her in here. She can't get out. So anyway, so that is it, boys. Any final things before we get the heck out of here? Any last?
Football's back, guys.
I just want a hot take from Gil the Goat on who the Patriots starting quarterback's going to be. But we can leave that in the comments for afterwards.
Wait, there is one thing. There is one thing we need to wrap up. We have one loose end out there that we have to wrap up, and that is the honor roll winner. Bully, tell us who won the honor roll this week.
All right, this week in honor roll throughout the entire preseason, the 3 games we played, we voted, and the fans of the show decided that Bo Nix, you were on a roll, brother, going 23 for 30 with 205 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, and a 116 pass rating. Mr. Bo Nix, you were on a roll. Good luck out there in Denver this year, sir. I hope you make the team, and wish all you.
I'm sure he's going to make the team. I think he's going to be their starter.
Got named starter, actually.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, anyway. Yes, Bo Nix. He's putting on a show. You know, your quarterback out there, Drake May, is that who it is?
Yes.
Yeah.
He was doing okay. He was doing okay. You don't have confidence. Gil says the Pats are going 0-19.
Third down checkdowns.
1 minute. I want to hit Gil's comment, and then we can talk about Drake.
Gil says the Pats are going somehow 0-19 this year. So apparently they're going to make the playoffs without winning a game and then lose 2 more games somehow in the playoffs without getting eliminated. So that's going to be awesome.
I can see how forward you are coming to New England and going to a game with Gil with that kind of analysis. But no, Drake, he looked comfortable in the pocket. Nothing crazy. He's accurate. He's a rookie quarterback, about what you expect. Joe Milton, who was really who we gravitated towards around during the preseason, he was fun to watch. But Drake didn't look too bad. I think we've got a little bit of a better option at quarterback this year. It'll be fun to watch this season.
Well, Gil has answered your answer. Andrew, you want to read that comment?
Oh, with pleasure. He says, Pat's QB is highly contested battle between the ghost of Tim Tebow, my neighbor's mailbox, and a bag of sand.
God. There you go.
And
That's
you
cool.
You want to know what's great? I don't know how far off that statement is. Because there might be Sundays where we prefer nobody in the pocket or a bag of sand, for Christ's sakes. I know last year it felt that way a few times.
I tell you what, if Joe Biden was rushing the quarterback, he'd trip over the bag of sand. So, but that would be the quarterback. You get it. Anyway, I'm trying way too hard to be funny, and it's not working. So with that said,
because I've seen he rarely said his neighbor's mailbox.
Yeah, highly contested battle.
Perfect.
Ghost of Tim Tebow, neighbor's mailbox, and a bag of sand.
And a bag of sand.
You know, I know the mailbox he's talking about too. Hell of an arm.
I love it.
Better defensive player, but hell of an arm.
Yeah. I love it. Yeah. Anyway, there you go, guys. That is Gil. He's always great in the comments. So, Gil, it's good to see you. By the way, in response to your 79 that you shot on 18 holes, Gil says he shoots a 79 on 9 holes. So anyway, you got him beat there. So Gil wears the pink shirt out on the golf course. All right. That's it, man. Should we get the heck out of here and let these people go? I think we should.
Let's do it.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. Bully, absolute honor having you back on. You're the best, dude. You're the best. I absolutely love it. I'll send you Bo's number after the show. And, yeah, good luck to everybody this season. It's going to be a fun one, man. It's going to be a good one. I'm excited for it. All right. You guys, be good. We love y'all. Y'all are the absolute best. Tell people about us. Let's win some jerseys. And we'll see you next time.
See ya.